Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Pretty sad video we're making today. I didn't want to make this video, to be honest. I'm 4 months late on wishing Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And that's how I know him. I could name the actor, but died 4 months ago. Now, why am I saying this? Why am I doing this video? To actually showcase how much I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And in his honor, we'll do a run of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We'll do a recap of the entire season theory. I'm going to be starting today. So we're going to do The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine at the same time. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a lot shorter, so it's not that. But Captain Holt, man. Captain Holt was one of my favorite characters. It's my Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, so first of all, what is Brooklyn Nine-Nine? The precincts of police officer in Brooklyn, and it's a comedic mockumentary like the likes of Park and Rec's, The Office, Reno 911, and it's funny. It was a pandemic again, the pandemic, and I remember exactly what I was doing. We were playing Borderlands 2, right? Oh, sorry, the tower, my favorite game. We were playing Borderlands 2, right? And I just finished watching for the third time almost in a row The Office. I was like, I need something new, but I still wanted that comedic effect. So I was looking for comedy, and Netflix was the one that told me, hey, you might like this, and like this was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I had no idea what it was. I had seen clips of it, but the sole reason, I'll be completely honest, the only reason I watched it was because there was this guy from Lonely Island. The name is, I just learned the news today by watching some old clip of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, some best of. Jake Peralta, you used to be in Lonely Island, which is a band I fucking grew up with and I adore. Sucks. So I met the show. I started watching the show, and this is the first episode I fell in love with Jake Peralta. He was such a cool character. He was such a cool like a bullshit, but funny. It was funny. I laughed a couple of times. I loved the character of Boy right away. There was Amy that I kind of liked. She had good. Amy made me think of Pam Beasley, the first Pam Beasley, and of course, it's not like I'm compared to Office, because Office is my first mockumentary. If you don't think about Trailer Park Boys, Trailer Park Boys is my first mockumentary ever, and my favorite, by the way. But The Office was about. The Office was a pioneer for when it comes to sitcoms that had to do with work. Before it was always family, and now it has to be about work. Ring, Peach, Nectarine, fucking good, amazing too. So I started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and everybody I love except for one person. It is the one person we're saying goodbye to today, Captain Holt. I realized that so much of the character was good, and you had everything you needed. You got Gina, who was this character that was bigger than nature. It was sarcastic. It was funny. Such was the shit. You got Jake, who was the comedic background. I said very similar to Jim. It was the comedic background. He was the good-looking. Everybody loved him. He was popular. He was good. You had Amy, that was the goody two-shoes, but still kind of like the annoying sister that you don't want. And I love Amy Santiago. The character growth is amazing. And yeah, Terry Crews. I knew Terry Crews from the White Chick. There's a movie called White Chick. Terry Crews, again, with the muscle. I was like, holy shit, I know this guy. Adam from Sully, and those two, from being complete parody of what we think about a police officer that they're only eating, to having an episode where they're kind of a badass when they were younger. And then you had you had Rosa. How can I forget Rosa? Rosa was this badass. She was this bad bitch. There was Boyle. Boyle from the very beginning, I liked him because he was in love with Rosa, and Rosa didn't like him back, and he kept on thinking. He kept on being vulnerable. He was a friend of Jake, and Jake was kind of not mean to him, but it's kind of like a Mike and Dwight dynamic. But then I really fell in love with the show, and one of the characters that I loved a lot was Captain Holt. To a certain extent, in a lot of ways, I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine is better than The Office. I know, blasphemy. Hear me out, why? Hear me out. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's biggest strength is the team. So, if you look at The Office, biggest strength isn't Dunder Mifflin, is the characters themselves. So there's a lot of people that are gonna like Dwight, there's a lot of people that are gonna like Jim, a lot of people that are gonna like Mike, there's a lot of people that are gonna like Aaron, there's a lot of people that are gonna like Creed, even people are gonna be liking Ryan. So it doesn't make sense. Each and every single character were fun. Each and every single character had a pro and cons. Like even Nellie that you're supposed to hate, kind of like her at the very end. You kind of like her. Even Andy Bernard, you're supposed to be kind of cool, ends up being a dick. Dwight, whose personal growth is incredible. Brooklyn Nine-Nine wasn't that. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was, again, I'm gonna repeat myself in a lot of ways better than The Office, because it wasn't about the people. It was about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was about solving case. It was about teamwork. It was about the way of approaching thing. Where Amy Santiago was like more, oh, let's talk, let's see if we can figure out some information. Rosa would be fighting. We had Boyle, who was this character that just followed Jake around. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was also a show that had good writing. There's not a lot of moments where I can say, hey, this was a touching scene, but when I think about the show, there's only fond memories. The only time they went politics was when Terry Crews was a black cop, got stopped because there was racism, and there was a lot of racism in that time. And you see, Brooklyn Nine-Nine was such a good show again, because we love the precinct. We like it even when Holt gets taken off and there's another captain, and we know the captain is better. We kind of want to get Holt back. Why did I love Holt so much? Because this video was about Holt. It's about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Although I love the show, and this is my official announcement. I'm going to be doing recap, official announcement, inky words of honor, I guess. The reason why I love Captain Holt, and tread carefully, because this is going to sound extremely biased, extremely disgusting. I shouldn't be saying this, but I care about transparency, care about honesty. For me, Captain Holt is an amazing character, but he is the perfect way to put a gay character in a show without stopping everybody. So, putting a gay character in the show, a lot of straight people are gonna have this preconceived notion that, oh, they're super flamboyant, they're super expressive, they're like, oh, look at me, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. Some DSP fans in the chat are gonna be recognizing this little bit of soundtrack. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm totally gay. DSP, Snortex. So Captain Holt was put perfectly, because yeah, he was gay, and he even had his boyfriend. And even though the relationship between Holt and Kevin was one of the best relationships of the show, arguably better than Amy and Jake. Amy and Jake, absolutely great. Rosa and Pimento, not a fan. Gina and Boyle, weird. Fucking weird, bro. Weird. But Holt and Kevin were the perfect duo, because they were very, like, almost felt like dad. The strength of Brooklyn Nine-Nine was that it was not only you cared about the precinct, you felt like you was in the precinct. You felt like you were part of the team. You felt like you were in 9-9. Even in how many episodes did they stream 9-9 as a war cry, and you felt, and surprisingly myself, in the bus, I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I said Brooklyn Nine-Nine out loud. I look crazy, but who gives a shit? I always look crazy. Look at my hair. Look at my hat. Always look crazy, bro. Right now we're cooking chicken nuggets. It is 11:15 p.m. and I'm not afraid to look crazy, bro. So yeah, they felt like that in the precinct. They felt like that. You had Holt, who was very reserved, and you had Kevin, who was really smart, and they were both like very severe. Why did I like Holt so much? Holt is possibly one of my favorite characters. It's funny because I'm gonna have to compare it again to The Office. I'm sorry. I'm watching The Office, that's why I said my mind constantly, and I haven't watched, I'll be honest, I haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine 8 episode in a year, maybe a year and a half. But I watched it twice in a row, and I was like, okay, that's too much, too much. Now I'm seeing Brooklyn Nine-Nine are still releasing like best of for compilation, and I've been reading the comment, and one of them was like, dude, miss you, takes the RIP Captain Holt, and I was like, holy shit, and I checked it was true, and man, it was so cool. Captain Holt had the best transformation, because you see that he was very stoic, and he was very, like, he demanded respect. He was like kind of like this, almost like an asshole, like a dick, but in a nice way. For example, it used to be on Jake Case. In the very first episode, it was on Jake Case for not wearing a tie. Then you learn why, and even in the show, they tell you why. And even in the show, Jake reaction, because again, Jake being the main character, you could argue that Jake is the main character or no. He's one of the first characters introduced, so of course he is the main character because of that. For me, feel free to disagree. He's not fucking good. It's incredible. So yeah, so even in that episode, it's like, oh, I get why you're doing this, and by realizing, it just solidified the fact that this was a good thing. So all in all, I say that way too often, dude. All in all, Captain Holt became this very familiar, very friendly. The fact that he had this manner of speech, the fact that he commanded respect, the fact that he cared about his people, he cared about Amy, about his. You wanted mentorship Amy because she needed mentorship. He wanted to be like a father figure. Him and Kevin wanted to be a father figure because that's exactly what Jake needed. Oh, burn food. Turn food. Okay, I don't care. Wait a sec. And that's what made him a good captain. You had this way of being friendly, and the showrunner are so smart. My personal opinion, why I think they made him like that, when they made Holt like that. The fuck is Colt? Because they wanted. Again, we're supposed to feel like we're in the precincts, and it felt like it was supposed to be like. How can I say this? How can I explain? It was supposed to feel like, yo, we're in this precinct, and he's warming up to the team, so he's warming up to us. Also, I kept on comparing Brooklyn Nine-Nine to The Office. Holt is the Michael Scott of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Look at the difference. I love Michael Scott. I love him. I love him to death. But working with him, I couldn't. Take Holt, I would love working with him. That's why we are gonna miss Captain Holt. And I feel bad because it's an actor. You should know the actor. You should talk about the actor. But in your mind, when you see somebody play a role, in your mind, it's solidified it. You know? I don't even know the name of Charles Boyle. I don't even know the name of Amy Santiago. Because in my mind, in my heart, they are. Just like the world, we are. Listen to Kitcha yesterday, so I have in my head. Love you guys. Food is ready. Take it easy. Peace.